Hey, it's Sunday again. Forget about your worries and be ready for Drumsticks Sunday. Hey drummers, week 22. I can't even believe it. 22 weeks entering your houses and you suffering the freaking bald guy talking about drumsticks. Welcome again, Alberto Iglesias, Drumsticks Sunday channel, a different pair of drumsticks every week. So let's go straight to the drumstick, okay? This week, as I told you past week, and I'm not gonna say quick again, I've been using the Promark signature model from Simon Phillips. And first of all, because I'm pretty sure that many of you don't have any idea of who Simon Phillips is. First of all, that he's the guy. This is the guy. Okay, still no idea, right? Okay. Well, he's mainly known because he was the Toto drummer after Jeff Porcaro passed away. He's been playing with Toto for, I don't know, 20 whatever years. But besides that, he's a beast. He's been playing with tons of people and really important people like Judas Priest, The Who, Toto of course, Jeff Beck, Mike Oldfield, Gary Moore, Mike Jagger, etc., etc. You can check his discography in his website, and good luck with that, because you can spend a week and maybe you have just been watching the A. He's an awesome player, and he's one of the biggest developers of the double bass technique. He developed a pretty strong technique about that, and he's pretty known about that too. Well, that's the guy. You can please check him out in YouTube, for example. You can see a ton of videos of him playing, and it's unbelievable. So about the drumsticks, first of all, the sizes as always. Okay, about the grip, he's at 0.551 inches. The length is 16 plus a quarter. Okay. Round tip, and the taper, it's kind of between the medium and long, I would say. Okay. Before I start talking about drumsticks, let's see a picture of them. Okay, here you have it. Now you have seen the drumsticks, okay? Let's talk about them a little bit. First of all, to translate the measures, it's as you know, this is about the grip. This is a 0.551. I said in the standard 5A from Bigfoot it is 0.565. So it's kind of thinner, okay, compared with a standard 5A. Not kind of, it's thinner. And okay, about the length, as you know, the standard length for 5A, 5B is 16 inches, so this is 16 plus a quarter. That translates to, comparing with a standard 5A, here you see the difference. If we compare matching the tip, that's the difference. Okay, as I always say, not too much. Oh my God, you are gonna notice that much. that not so much. Give it a try and let me know if it's not so much. Okay, that's about the length. About the tip, it's round, but it's kind of big compared with the grip. No, I mean, as you can see, it's pretty big. It's kind of round, not barrel, not half barrel. It's more round compared with a sphere or something like. Not exactly a sphere, but kind of. Okay. Okay, the taper, well, that's kind of this. So medium long, I would say. It's hickory. I didn't say that. So that's more or less how it feels. Okay, talking about what I thought. I mean, you know, this is kind of a test that I do sometimes. That you know, picking up an random drumstick and say, okay, what I think I'm gonna feel with this drumstick. And after playing for a week, I said, okay, this is how it really feels. It's kind of surprising this week for me. Okay, let's go. Let's start from the beginning. First of all, the grip, it's thinner than 5/8, as you know. I've been saying this a lot of times. I'm not a huge fan of thin drumsticks. Maybe only when I play some styles that requires you to be more kind of calm, more flexible, more not too loud, like jazz, you know, Latin rhythms or something like that. In that case, I think it's good. The 7/8, for example, is what I usually use, because it puts you in a different state of mind, for me at least, okay? So, because it's thinner, I kind of behave different when I play. It's just me, okay? But in this case, because we are talking Simon Phillips plays mainly rock. He plays a lot of things, but mainly rock, kind of heavy rock. So we are talking about a drumstick that focus on that, or heavy playing, heavy. Let's say heavy, okay. So in that case, I think that thin drumsticks for me doesn't fit really well, okay. Because of the way I play, of course. So that's about the thing. Okay, about the tip, I thought. Well, first of all, about the length. I don't like XL or extra large drumsticks. It doesn't fit in my playing. I don't know why, but the way it responds, it's different, and the rebound, it's for me, it's not so good, and okay, it doesn't fit in my case. So in this case, I thought, okay, that's not gonna work in my advantage. Okay, let's say that. And I was talking about about the tip. I'm really slow this Sunday. It's kind of hot here, so sorry for that. About the tip, it's kind of round, but it's too big. I thought, well, maybe I'm not gonna like this because it's too big. So maybe the kind of response you're gonna get from the cymbals, for example, it's kind of loud and more open and wide, and something like that. I prefer sometimes to have more control. Well, depending, of course, of the, but for if you're looking for a drumstick that fits in different styles, this kind of tip apparently doesn't fit in for me, for the way I play, okay? Because it's so big and round that it's kind of a very precise sound, let's say. I don't know if it's the right word, but something like that. So that's what I thought. And okay, about the taper, I said, it's kind of medium but long, so it's gonna fit. Okay, that's what I thought was gonna happen. And apparently, or I'm not learning a lot, or these drumsticks had something that I can understand. First of all, well, about the grip, I was totally right. Okay, it doesn't fit for me when you try to play fast or kind of more heavy playing. The fact that it's thin it's harder for me to control the rebound inside of my hand, because I don't know, it doesn't fit so well, because I kind of a long hand with long fingers, so if it's thin, so it kind of, you have to keep searching it's like you are searching the drumstick in your hand continuously. So I was right about that. Okay, about the length. Okay, I thought I was completely right too. It might for me. I don't like that extra length. In fact, when I take this drumstick in my hand the first time, I always try to don't look at I don't look at the website or information about the drumstick. So I don't want to be conditioned in some way. So when I pick the drumsticks, I immediately realize that okay, these are thinner and not longer. That's the two things I realized immediately. Okay, and well, as I was saying, it doesn't fit for me. It's the same as with the 5XL from Vincent, from other drumstick I've been using. I don't like that extra length. Okay, but then about the tip. That I thought I'm not gonna like this tip. It's kind of cool, the tip. I like the way it feels when you hit on tones because it's kind of big. It's pretty hard to express or to explain this. I don't know why, but it feels really good when you hit. The fact that it's kind of round, as it happened with the Omar Hakim model, which is round too. I really like the fact that doesn't affect the angle of attack doesn't affect too much to the way I play, because when you are moving around the kit, sometimes you change, of course, the angle of attack, but the rebound is more consistent because it's kind of the same shape when you hit. Okay, so that's something that I think I like, and the sound you get from the cymbal it's pretty good. It's kind of open, loud, of course, but it's strong, so it should be more focused. But because it's so big, you get more it's kind of between focus and open and loud. It's kind of a mix, so it feels really well. I like the tip. Okay, but what I can understand in a way, it's I was gonna say hate. I don't hate, but I really don't like the rebound of the drumstick. And I don't have any idea why, because it's a thin drumstick, not so heavy. It's a medium long taper, round tip. There's some facts that should make the drumstick rebound pretty well, but I don't know why it doesn't fit in the way I play. In fact, when I start practicing rolls, at the same speed that I'm able to work, kind of the limit for me, okay? But it's when I can do it with a regular 5A or I don't know, other models. With this one, I wasn't capable to keep a roll consistent for more than 30 seconds. And I have to stop, work again. I noticed that I had to work hard with my hands or with my wrist or my hands or fingers or whatever you're using. You have to work more. And to be honest, I don't have a pretty good explanation of why this is happening. I think that the extra length is not working for me. But I don't know, maybe the tip is too big and I don't know, goes deeper in the drum head, or I have to be honest, I can't explain that after playing. If you use this drumstick and you have an explanation, or you can explain it, because if you watch one of the Simon Phillips videos, he flies, man. He's super fast and plays kind of I don't know. So it's, of course, I don't have his technique. That's something that's gonna happen if he plays with other drumsticks. Gonna happen the same. He's gonna nail it, but it's kind of strange for me why it's not working in that specific thing. Is all I can say. Sorry for doesn't have a perfect description this week, but I always try to be honest, and in this case I don't have an explanation. I just can say that the rebound doesn't work for me. It's up to you to test it and let me know if it happens the same to you or it's just my case. I don't know. Okay, so that's all I have to say. Next week I'm coming back to Vincent in this case, and I really want to check this out. I want to check if the color of the drumstick has has any influence in the playing or in the feel or in anything, okay? So I have these two models, which is a 5B in white and a 5A in black. I'm going to play this week with them, and so I can let you know if I feel something different about the grip, about whatever. No? So, and I can compare too the white and black and see if there's any difference also between them. So this for the next week. As I always say, have a nice week, keep practicing, keep testing drumstick. Let me know if you have any doubt about anything or or you want me to test some specific drumstick or whatever. Let me know, put a comment on Facebook or blah 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 on whatever you want, and I'll try to help you with that, okay? Have a nice week, keep drumming, and see you next Sunday. Goodbye.